when you center someone else's experience, you grow to know them better. Now, I realize that this is, especially to an audience of mostly queer people, like not a big aha. And yet it was so hard for me to learn. And I'll give you an example. So my younger brother, he is 6 years younger than me. He's transgender. He came out as trans when he was about 24. And so that meant that for half of this book, he was still living in a female body. And that meant that my memories of him as a child during that period of time often had him as my little sister. And I thought this was a big problem. And also, I thought he should solve this problem for me. And I was like, Evan, what am I gonna do about this? I wanna really enroll you in solving this problem. And my brother is such a graceful human being. He is so patient. He spends so much of his time educating me. He really shouldn't have to. But he was like, I don't really see a problem here. And I was like, no, but like, I remember you this way, and I'm the narrator of this book, and like, you know, if I didn't have a little sister, and he's like, if you didn't have a little sister? And I was like, if I didn't have a little sister, and I kept trying to finish the sentence, and then I finally realized, like, oh, it's reflecting on my identity. Like, it's not actually about you. And he said, you know, Jessie, this isn't hard. Just write about me as Evan. I am Evan, write about me as Evan. And so I began the process of trying to write this book using the male pronouns for my brother from the beginning of his life forward. And as I did that, for the first time, I finally actually saw my brother as a child, actually who he was. He became more clear to me when I centered his experience and when I used the identity to describe him that he used himself, even in those youngest years. And that feels powerful to me because it makes me look up and think, who else am I refusing to center, both in this present moment and in our shared history?